Hi, Tim Vandersloos here. I don't think I'm the only one, but when it comes to my air hose, I have lots of different applications for it. All right, so having a way to change the function, whatever I need to plug into my air hose so I can use it for different purposes is really important to me. So what I ended up doing was adding a manifold to the air hose, and that's what I want to show you next. Alright, so this might be one of those things that you just say, oh, that's really dumb, stupid, whatever. I don't really care. Alright? But this was really exciting for me because I've been thinking about it for a very long time, and I just knew that I had to get it done. Alright, and so when I was in Harbor Freight, things just kind of, stars collided or something like that, and I was able to get the stuff that I needed to go ahead and add a manifold to the air hose here so that I have access to the three things I use most. All right, I have my regular air that just jumped out of the monitor here. Regular air, all right, so I can blow things off, dust them off, keep things going. All right, so this is very important. And a lot of times I want to run this at an air pressure that's a little bit higher. Okay, 70, 80 PSI or something like that, just so I got some good pressure. I can blow out all the sawdust and everything, get it out really good, and have a clean surface that I want to work on. All right, so that's one thing. The other thing is my high-speed engraver. All right, my high-speed engraver. Oh, did you catch that? I just had a clamp fall off the wall. So anyway, the high-speed engraver is really one of those tools that I use quite a bit. The system comes with an air regulator that I've also added an extra moisture filter to. But anyway, I need it for this. And this application with a high-speed engraver uses a different air pressure setting, okay, a different PSI than what I use for just general purpose stuff. All right, the third thing that I use a lot of is an airbrush. All right, so here's the thing. The airbrush, again, uses a different PSI than either of the other two things. So I have three things in the art room here that I use on a very regular basis, and every time I wanted to use one of them, I'd have to plug it in and I'd have to walk out because I got my air compressor in another room. I'd have to adjust it from the air compressor unless I was using the high-speed engraver because the air regulator was right there. All right, long story there, okay? But three things, one air source, a real pain in the neck to go change everything. All right, so this was really awesome to be able to go ahead and do this. All right, so let me grab the camera. I'll bring you over here and I'll show you the simple setup that I use to gain access to all of it on a regulated system right here at the carving station. All right, so this is the workshop. You're going to get the dust, you're going to get the dirt, you're going to get everything here. I'm not going to clean up just for this video. But what I've got going, here is the regulator that comes with the high-speed engraver. All right, and normally came out directly to this air hose right here. Okay, and that's, it really came out to this air hose. This was directly screwed into that side of the moisture filter air regulator, okay? And so that's how it was. And I was like, I need a manifold for one, and I need a short length of hose so that I can hook the manifold to that on that side of the regulator. And so that's what I was able to do. I walked into Harbor Freight, and they had this manifold right here. All right, this manifold came with these quick connects already installed, and there it is. All right, now I picked that up on sale. It only cost a few bucks, and I just had it setting aside till I could find a small hose. Well, I should have looked harder at Harbor Freight that day, because they also sell this red hose right here, and it's just a short hose. It's a couple feet long, and it allowed me to go out of the regulator through to the manifold right there that has three quick connects. Now, the only thing I will tell you about doing this is right there you will need a reducer, right where my thumb is, okay? You will need a reducer. And for this particular setup, I ended up needing a 3/8 male to 1/4 female reducer, all right? And so when I picked that up, went over to the hardware store, found it, hooked it all up real quick. You know, used plenty of Teflon tape so you don't get the leaks and stuff like that. But there it is. And I got to tell you, I am super excited to be able to do that, because now from the regulator itself, I can go ahead and use all 3 of my primary tools right now, really easy, and I don't have to walk out and change anything, all right? So that's just one of those things that, hey, man, it made me so excited to be able to do that. And I just wanted to share that with you. You know, something like this might help you in your workshop, just to give you access to more things without having to unplug and plug in and make adjustments to the PSI somewhere else, all right? A lot of you probably have a similar system like this already, but I want to share that because it was just very exciting to be able to do so. So with that, be safe, have fun, and enjoy all your power carving experiences. We'll talk to you soon.